Hi, everyone, and welcome to Fintech Generations. My name is Ashley Everett, and I'm the events producer in charge of all the logistical details over the next 2 days. We're excited to have you at our first ever all virtual Fintech Generations. We have a lot of really great sessions planned, some incredible networking opportunities, and some even better sponsors. This session is all about how to maximize your experience over the next 2 days. We want to make sure that your event experience is seamless, simple, and beneficial to you. So the first thing I'd like to cover is how to join the conference. So you're here, you're watching this video, so I can only assume your Briella profile's been created and you had no trouble logging in. However, there's still a few other things I'd like to know. The first being, we strongly recommend that you join us on a desktop or laptop computer. Briella does have a mobile app, and you can absolutely view and join a session from your phone if on the go. However, the ease of use and experience on a desktop or laptop computer is significantly better from a computer than from a phone. The other thing we'd like to know is that we recognize you may have firewalls in place due to your employment. So that's why we're strongly recommending you join us on your personal device for the next 2 days, because there may be certain things you're not going to be able to view due to those firewalls. Now let's jump over to Briella so I can show you around and show you how to maximize these next 2 days. So you've joined us by going to Briella's website, briella.io, and have selected Fintech Generations. The first page you'll be brought to is the People page. Here will be a running list of all of our conference attendees. And the best part about partnering with Briella is being able to utilize their AI-powered technology for networking, which means based on your strategic interests and goals that you selected when building your Briella profile, the list of attendees will be sorted and customized to you, meaning the people you should really meet and talk to will be at the very top of the list. So let me show you how to set a meeting. You simply select this green Suggest Meeting button. From here, you'll see a running list of this person's availability as it matches with your availability. Simply select a time that works best for the two of you. Send a personalized message about who you are and what it is you'd like to connect about, and send a meeting request. There are two important things that I would like to note here. The first being, once a meeting request is sent, you now are able to utilize Briella's chat function. This means you and Maria can have a private one-on-one chat, whether she accepts your meeting request or denies it. The other thing I'd like to note here is please use virtual etiquette. And by that, I mean, if you accept a meeting request, please show up for it. Everyone's time is valuable. So if you cannot make that meeting, deny the request and just use Briella's chat function, or send a quick chat over to the person, letting them know that time no longer works for you and you can simply reschedule. Now to jump over to the schedule. This tab will have a running list of all of our upcoming sessions. Everything that we will be covering over the next 2 days will be here. Now, if there's a session that you absolutely cannot miss, all you need to do is bookmark it. To do that, you simply select this star icon up in the top right-hand corner. From here, you will be prompted to make sure that you are not available during this time. That means when this panel is happening, no one will be able to set up a meeting with you. The other thing you can do to make sure that you're not missing those sessions that are the most important to you is to sync your Briella calendar to your personal calendar. Simply select Calendar Sync here to the right, and here Briella will give you a running list of step-by-step instructions on how to sync your Briella calendar with your personal calendar, whether you have an Apple, Google, or Microsoft Outlook calendar. Another way to make sure that you're not missing out on sessions is to enable our notifications, because we're going to be sending push notifications out 5 minutes before the start of any session, reminding you of what's coming up. To make sure those notifications are enabled, go up here to your account, select the Notifications tab here to the left and simply select Yes, Receive Notification. The next prompt after selecting this will come up here within your navigation bar. All you need to do is to make sure you simply select Allow, and now you'll be able to get notifications that will appear here in the top right bar. So now a session's about to start, and you want to make sure you're there watching, viewing, and participating. All you need to do is select that panel within your schedule. Once this panel is live, there will be a live stream right here in the Schedule tab. Now, there are a few things I'd like to note when it comes to engaging and interacting with one of our live streams. The first is there is a chat function here to the right of your screen. This is a general public chat. So that means anything posted here is viewable to other attendees, and please feel free to engage in conversation here throughout the entire session. However, we'd also like to encourage you to use this chat function to post questions to our speakers, hoping that those questions can then be incorporated into the panel conversation. Also, something new this year and unique to our FinTech only track is our beta FinTech Practitioner certification. If this is something you would like to participate in, it is built into every single one of our FinTech sessions, which means in order to earn your certification, you will need to participate in all of our FinTech sessions over the next 2 days. To do this, you simply need to have the Slido app open on your phone. From here, you will get prompted live quizzes that pair with each session. Now, there are right and wrong answers, and at the end of the 2 days, depending on how many right answers you have, you could earn a beta FinTech Practitioner certification. Now let's go over to the Speakers tab. Here is a running list of all of our speakers participating over the next 2 days. Once you've selected a speaker, you can see what session that speaker is taking place in and learn a little bit more about them. Another important tab is our Sponsors tab. Here, you can see all of our sponsors and all of our partners that are making this event possible. We strongly suggest that you use your downtime in between sessions to come and view some of our sponsors and learn a little bit more about them. You can visit a sponsor booth, and once you're here, you'll notice their contact information here in the top. You will also have a scrolling screen of all their supplemental materials. These are incredible thought leadership pieces that they're sharing with you and that are relevant and connected to our sessions. There is also a general chat function here to the right of the screen. Again, this is general and this is public, so anything posted here is viewable to other attendees. The other thing that's important to know about the chat function in the sponsor booth is it may take some time for a company representative to respond. So if you're looking for a private, more quick response from a company representative, we suggest scrolling down and finding a company representative that you can set up a meeting with. This will ensure immediate response and a more private one-on-one connection. Lastly, an often overlooked part of the tab is this More tab. Please visit this tab whenever you have additional questions or want to learn a little bit more. We'll be posting the more detailed instructions on the FinTech certification track here, so you can find that if that's something that you're interested. You can find our website, all of our social media handles. Any questions that you might have, we hope to address within this More tab. So please take a little bit of time to come and visit this. Lastly, we understand that you can watch our tutorial videos all day. Questions still might come up, which is why I'm making myself available to you throughout these next 2 days. All you need to do is go back to the sponsors tab and find our help desk. Here are all my tutorial videos. You can post me a quick question that you might have and I can get back to you on. Or if you're looking for more information or need a little bit more help, need immediacy, please set up a meeting with me. I am here, I am available. Please don't forget to stop by and visit me. The last and final thing that I would like to note, new to this year's conference, is our community Slack channel. We have enabled a Slack channel. We've invited you all to join. This is another way to connect with our fellow attendees, engage in conversations, whether it's group or private, about the content of the next 2 days. We also encourage you to stay part of this community because we want to keep the innovation and the communication and this community growing and thriving well beyond these next 2 days. I genuinely hope that you enjoy all of the sessions and get the most out of this. Thank you so much for attending, and I hope to connect with each of you soon.